And Arthur Sullivan from DW Business is with us for more on this story. Hi, Arthur. Thanks for joining us. This decision is being called a landmark one. Why? Why is it so significant?
Well, the area of content moderation, Sumi, is quite new, and there has never been a ruling of this kind before. So it's been quite an unregulated area, and it has become increasingly important in the last few years. Now, what the ruling essentially means, although Facebook has not directly admitted that this work causes harm for users, it hasn't denied it either, the payout and the other attendant elements of it are a tacit acknowledgement of how harmful this work is. And one of the most interesting legal precedents from the ruling, or from the settlement rather, is that according to research done by Facebook's lawyers and also lawyers for the plaintiffs, up to half of those who have worked in this content moderation job have suffered attendant mental health problems. So, for example, addiction, depression, and as we saw already, post-traumatic stress disorder. So that means if you get a job working in content moderation for Facebook, there's a possibility that you have a 1 in 2 chance of developing resulting mental health problems.
I mean, what are these workers subjected to?
Well, I mean, essentially they have to moderate the entire platform of Facebook. So that's 2.3 billion users and all the things that go up there. So some of the most disturbing content you can imagine. You have to check videos of murders, suicides, sexual abuse, rape, animal cruelty, things that no one should really have to watch, but someone has to do it. But the problem is that many of these workers are working for third-party companies. So they're extremely low paid. They're on average earning around $30,000 in America and much less in countries like the Philippines and India. And when you contrast that with what an average fully contracted Facebook worker earns, including with benefits and shares and so on, about $250,000 a year, it means that people who are doing this incredibly difficult work are not being paid enough. On top of that, they've been shown to develop very serious problems. So, for example, the post-traumatic stress disorder, it's been shown that in many cases, workers within weeks of starting this job and looking at these horrendous videos were developing problems in their dreams, problems in their sleep, and the serious effects of post-traumatic stress disorder. So you had a situation where people were doing this extremely damaging work without being adequately remunerated or also even trained, and then counselling services were simply not really there, certainly not to the level that they needed to be.